2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Norwood Invitational is about to get underway.
I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke and Rich, looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Jon Rahm, he is an absolute fighter. He's both the bull and the matador. Certainly excited to see how this rivalry fares today. That's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there.
Henny, what does that lie look like?
Looks like they have a good lie here in the first cut.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. That's tidy. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole. This looks good. Oh, so close. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Good stroke. Starting the round at even par.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
He's currently tied for 10th. Let's see what happens here on the second hole. That should find the cut stuff.
And he's down there.
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby. All right, we're going with an extra club here.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here at the second.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
Let's catch up with Jon Rahm.
Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie.
Currently 1 under for the day.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Teeing off here at the third hole. Opting for the 4-iron here.
Well, I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be nervous playing Jon Rahm, but it doesn't appear that way after this approach shot.
Let's go to Jon Rahm.
He's got some work to do, but he's only 1 back from his rival.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to use the touch of a feather Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Was on a good line.
Downhill, all the way, down grain just a bit. They let it get away from him.
And this one is for his par. Good mid-range putt, this one. An 18-footer. One wheat bix too many, I think.
Yeah, not too sure what they were seeing there, but they didn't get it correct, did they?
This putt is for double bogey.
Wow, was that a rush of blood or something?
Setting up here with a very long putt.
Sadly, your time's up here, but that's all right. You've got another chance on the next hole. Sitting at 6 over for the day.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Time to get this train back on the tracks. They need to focus here and get back into the game. UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Zurich Classic of New Orleans. Today's coverage is about to begin.
I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Thank you, Luke. What a lovely introduction and what a lovely day. I'm very much looking forward to strolling the fairways alongside these two players. They have been at each other, let me tell you. There's been a little bit of banter on social media back and forth in the lead up to this match. They have a bone to pick. They have a bee in their bonnet, and it's all going to be settled out on this golf course today.
Well, it will be interesting to keep an eye on this one right throughout this event.
Nicely done. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup.
Oh, just missed. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
This is what they have left for a par.
Rich, if you missed a birdie opportunity at the first, you've certainly got one here at the second.
Yeah, it's par 5. It's pretty much just straight away. You got to avoid those bunkers down the left-hand side. For those players laying up, you got to lay it up shy of the big bunker down the right-hand side. This green sits ever so slightly above the fairway, and again, they're just not that big of targets. It really is a cool golf course designed by Pete Dye.
Good shot there, Beamer. Looks to be going with the 4-iron. Okay, that'll work. Putting for a birdie. A birdie with big wings.
This is on a stupendous line.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Just 3 feet to the cup. And that's for birdie. Well holed.
We'll now move over to John Rahm.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
He's currently tied for 7th. The third hole is a long par 3 measuring 230 yards.
Be careful of the wind here. You can't always feel it, as those trees on the left sometimes block it out. Missing it right is an obvious no-no, but missing it left is no guaranteed of an up and down either. The green slopes away pretty severely over there.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. That was a beauty.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
TPC Louisiana might be known as a birdie fest. However, you're going to find plenty of challenges, including the par 4.
How can bunkers that are so minuscule be so agonizing? That's exactly what these are down the left-hand side of the 4th hole. You avoid those, and you get a good look at the green for your second shot that gently works away from the player.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
The perfect wind swing, nice and easy.
Putting for birdie. That was a gallant attempt. An opportunity to make their par. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost.
Opportunity lost, and one they needed to take advantage of, sitting just 2 back of the lead.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Rich, the 5th is a shortish par 4 by today's standards, but still enough there to mess with your ball.
Players want to move the tee shot from right to left on this hole because there's some trees on the tee box that'll kind of force you that direction, so driver may not be the play. The second shot, however, that's where it gets interesting. This green absolutely belongs in a skate park. This has more humps and bumps and wobbles in it. It is a very cool design.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Oh, come on, sit. Quality shot, that one. And this putt is to move into a share for the lead. This is buckets. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
Nice little par putt here.
That gets the job done.
Just one off the lead after that hole. The 6 is a tremendous par 4. Plenty of golf hole, this one.
Water all the way down the left-hand side, so that's going to shove your tee shot out to the right, which make that second shot so much longer. Not much to this green. It's fairly flat, but finding it a 2, well, that's a tall order.
Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
Club up. I like this play.
And hitting yet another green here in regulation.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Let's go to John Rahm.
Birdied their last hole.
This putt will move them to 3 under par.
This for a birdie run.
That's frustrating. Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. The 7th provides a great opportunity if you can get a good driveway. This par 5's a lovely hole.
Pete Dye put a zit in the middle of this fairway, and it absolutely needs to be popped.
It's almost like a magnet for your golf ball.
You drive it in that fairway bunker, and you're absolutely beside yourself on how your golf ball could end up in something so small. It is a brilliant design, a brilliant bunker on a hole that should be birdieable by everybody in the field.
That might not have found the green there, Rich, but that is a brilliant play right up on the fringe.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Sitting at -3, currently tied for 3rd position. Well, that'll play, and that'll promote a good move up the standings.
Moments like that deserve another look.
Now look how they attacked this one.
Checking the scoreboard now. This player is currently sitting in a tie for the lead with Tiger Woods.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing. Gotta say, just some of the best rhythm in the game.
Second shot here on the 8th. Now that looked pretty good the whole way.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill, and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it?
A par putt awaits.
Currently has a share of 2nd place. The front 9 finishes in a unique style, a par 3 of 210 yards length.
This is actually a par 3 on the card, but most players look at it as a par 4 because there is nothing simple about this hole. If you bail out to the right, you're going to fall off into a low area where it's nearly impossible to chip it up close without taking a risk. So most players are just resigned to making 4 and moving on.
Going with the 4-iron here. And he's safely on the green with that shot. Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Ouch, that hurts. 4 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for par here.
Good putt, that.
We'll now move over to John Rahm.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
It's time to check on the leaderboard.
Well, Rich, as we make the turn to the back 9, what are your thoughts so far?
Sitting one back of the lead currently, Luke. A good position, really good position to get the win today. Lovely, lovely rhythm.
Second shot here on the 10th hole. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
Jon Rahm watched that one all the way. Great approach shot. This player is definitely upping the pressure in this rivalry.
And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. The par 5 11th, very gettable if, Rich, you can avoid that monster tree about 100 yards out.
Exactly. Tee shots, once again, you're throwing it between a couple of bunkers, but the second shot, there's a tree about 75 yards short of this green, and you've got to figure out a way around it. Do you draw it around it? Do you hit a fade around it? What do you do? No easy task for any of these players. Green sits above the player just a little bit, and again, has a lot of movement on it.
Oh, I guess they're seeing something I'm not. They're going with less club here. Interesting.
Well, it's fair to say that fortune favours the brave, Rich.
Yes, it does, and being just one shot back, things are getting interesting.
Top spot on the leaderboard awaits if they can make this putt.
Ooh, right by the hole. This putt coming up is for birdie.
Looks good.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. Oh, how handy is that? Move him into top spot. Now leading by 1 shot. Well, the 12th is certainly one of the stronger holes on the back 9. This par 4 measuring just under 500 yards.
You want to try and hug the left-hand side as best you can to shorten up the hole as much as you can, but still avoid that bunker if at all possible. Second shot, the green up there sits a little bit caddy corner to the players, so working the golf ball in there for left to right for your second shot would be the play.
Nicely done. Playing this shot from around 120 yards.
Straight downwind, tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
Trying to get it to move a little bit to the left here.
Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased. Let's go to Jon Rahm.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Let's return to live play now. Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt. Oh, so close. Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
I really can't say I'm a fan of their chances on this one, Luke, but I tell you what, I've been wrong once before.
Bugger, a bogey. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Rich, the 13th is a short par 4, but a really good one, depending on how much you want to take off.
There's really no real reason to go right at the green, Luke, with a tee shot, even if you have the power to get there, because you just can't stop it on the green. If anything, you want to hit it out to the right, where your next shot is going straight up the green. This is a very flat green, but is perched well above the fairway. It's a wonderful birdie opportunity.
This player's dialed in. What a shot. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. And that will take him to 7 under. Well, for all the opportunities 13 provides you, you don't get too many here at the par 3 14th. It's a beast.
As easy of a birdie opportunity as the 13th was, 14, yeah, not so much here. Even though the green is quite large in size, it's difficult to hit with a long iron. Pretty good shot there.
We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
Look, I got to say, I'm really not liking their chances here, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
Just didn't drop. Par putt coming up here.
Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole.
The 15th is certainly no cakewalk either. A par 4 measuring just under 500 yards.
This is the time where you need to have the best drive of the day. Take it out to the right, avoid the bunkers down the left-hand side. In the green, once again, it's got some movement into high spot in the front, a low area, and then a high area in the back. When the pin's all the way back, good luck making 4.
Going with the 6 iron here.
This needs just a little work to the left-hand side.
That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 30 feet from the cup.
Well, that's a bit disappointing.
Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly. He's currently sitting in first place.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
Well, as we approach the final holes here at TPC Louisiana, the short par 4 16, Rich, it's a good one, but also a challenging one.
Only the brave will take driver out on this short hole. Long irons, hybrids, fairway woods down the left-hand side is just fine.
Second shot here on the 16th.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. I like the look of this. Just hammered that through the line. Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
This for par.
Let's go to Jon Rahm.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
No green in reg, but a chance to save their par. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
Going with the 8 iron here. Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
This one's for birdie. Was on a good line. 7 feet to the cup. This one started out on a good line. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. Now 2 shots up after that one. The closing hole at TPC Louisiana has water all the way down the right, Rich, but that's not its only issue.
Bailing out to the left, you'll find some menacing bunkers that you want no part of. However, if you find the fairway, going for it in 2 will be very tempting.
Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
2 big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
Well, all that hard work, it's time to pay it off. Make this for the tournament. That is hunting for the hole. That was a gallant attempt. All right, not the end of the world, but this is a putt they want to make if they're to close it out. Rich, it's time you and I went down to Bourbon Street because we've just crowned our Zurich Classic in New Orleans champion.
This player taking a big bite out of the Big Easy with this win at the Zurich Classic of New Orleans.
Well, Henny, when they came into this rivalry, we weren't sure if they were going to be good enough to win the battle. They not only won that, they won the war.
A match for the books, Luke. I'm just happy that I got to witness that and see that. What a rivalry it was in the lead up to this epic match, and they took down the hero. They come out on top of not just the rivalry, but also the event.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elving. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.